Alright, greetings once again from Eastern News 24. I seen the bike and konye chiri ya zelo. I seen the line and manai adikechi, nature da guagu, or try protako ya derere. Ise, ediko CD, kabapuni also with the Rosi, Ajimakia, we benido akukono bosinketa na Eastern News 24. Duka isi kuonu mpa. Agi no terun update, bastamakia bifene meno budai no nimia, and no one of zona neighbor. Alright, update Ajimakia Webiabu. Quote, Yorubas attack Sultan of Sokoto once against Sharia law in Southwest. The question also, Yorubas attack Sultan of Sokoto once against Sharia law in Southwest. Alright, Okwa yes. Onya na Fulani na-edeka crazy. They could not believe. Then gave her one night will equal need of Ige ya be for me a mela beto saya bozi. Okay, need the kanya sound munai bundibo. Nuna na if I need the candibo sanyafa. Kamana na mili abago opubogoro. Alright, over to you.
Now it's election time, and the Middle Belt have come out to say that they are not voting for any Fulani candidate. It is election time. The Middle Belt have come out to say that they are not voting for any Fulani candidate. We know that some of the people that may want to come out for presidency, that want to come out to have a coalition, some of them are Fulani. We have the likes of Atiku, who is a Fulani. We have the likes of Erufai, who is a Fulani, and Kwankwaso. So the Middle Belt is saying that P2B made a smart move by saying he's not going to join any coalition that will take power, because that coalition means that he would join the Fulani. Because I've said it over and over again that we don't have Hausa politicians, Middle Belt politicians that are popular, that are as popular as the Fulani. Middle Belt has made up their mind, taking their stand against anything Fulani. That is the politics and restructuring we are talking about. Although the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, may have played a smart move by dividing the North, using political sagacity, political intelligence to divide the North, that always say that we have the numbers, we will remember. See, for him to be able to make sure that the Middle Belt stand on its own, it is a master stroke, and it's going to be very important in the coming days. We know that the North is controlled by the Fulani. The Fulani are the ones that are the yea and amen. They are the alpha and omega of the North. If you want to verify this, my claim, which politician in the whole of the North as of today is as popular as Fulani politicians? Which politicians are the ones that are threatening and making all sort of moves to unseat Tinubu 2007? Which politician from the North, which is other than the Fulani? Who is Erufai? Who is Kwankwaso? And who is Atiku? Now, the politics that Jagaban is playing or has played is paying him off. The Middle Belt says we will rather support P2B. In fact, the Middle Beltans are wholly, most of them are in support of, naturally, during the last election, P2B had most of his vote from the Middle Belt. Most of his vote from the Middle Belt. And after the election, the December, the eve of that year, you can see the attacks. 2023 attacks. Because for them not voting a Muslim ticket, these guys may have wanted to send them a message. The attacks of 2023 Christmas Eve was unprecedented. It is unconnected to their overwhelming support for a Southerner, person of P2B, against the Muslim tickets that Arewa, you know, Arewa is the body, Arewa is the captain, Arewa is the coach. Wherever Arewa tells them to go, they all go. But the Middle Belt refused to go that way. So they said, this is a smart move by P2B, because I am not voting Atiku. This is a Middle Beltan. because I am not voting Atiku Abubakar nor any of his affiliates in this life or the next. See that statement? I'm not voting for Atiku Abubakar or any of his affiliates in this life or the next. That tells you a lot. That these people have, they have gone through a lot under the hands of the bandits, the terrorists that are being manned by the Fulani. He says, I will also campaign heavily against anyone like Atiku, who is diplomatic about the problem or who tacitly supports Fulani herdsmen who are maiming and killing people in my region through past utterances. The era of political correctness is over. Middle Belt people will demand that everyone present their manifestos, and will go with the best one and point out what is lacking in all candidates. We will no longer, this is the master stroke, we will no longer accept anyone enveloping Fulani herdsmen attacks as banditry attacks. Land grabbing and renaming of communities is not happening in their place, Sokoto, Zamfara, and Jigawa. So we will reject the terming of Fulani herdsmen attacks as bandit attacks. Indigenous settler issues in the Middle Belt must also be addressed adequately. So the Middle Belt are telling them, this is what we are going to demand from anybody that wants to come and say we want Middle Belt support. See, they are pitching their demands. I told you that the politics of regional politics that we are playing, and I like it. From regional, we all decide to now stay on our own, because there's nobody that will satisfy any region in Nigeria. Because anybody that comes from any region will, however, wants to be selfish. I'm telling you, there's no how regions can. When we start playing regional politics, where every region stands on their own, there's no how regions can be satisfied. These things they are saying that we don't want. They are pitching it to Tinubu and Obi. We don't want people to start saying Fulani will attack. They will say it's bandit attacks. Fulani will have settler and indigenous issue. Then some people will just come and be playing politics around it. The Fulani are the settler. They will come and be attacking the indigenous. And they will just come and start playing politics. We don't want it. We don't want people to come and start renaming our villages. We want to erase our history and culture. Renaming our villages, which the Fulani would want to do and are doing. Land grabbing. We don't want land grabbers as presidents. Any coalition that has El-Rufai in it will never get the support of the Middle Belt. Any coalition that has El-Rufai. See, the politics that is going to be played this 2007, even the APC gun, it will be hot for them. Because some people are online. I know I'm hitting APC now. Some people are online, they believe that we are making impact. We are hitting this one, we are hitting that one. Everybody's just sitting down, they are studying the terrain. 2027, they are just studying the terrain. When it is 2026, you will now see politics at another level. The APC will be overwhelmed. But the only thing I know that Tinubu will do is that he will take advantage of the system that is not working to want to fix himself in power. The oppositions will make demands upon demands for change of whatever, reforms and blah blah blah. APC will use back of leg, front of leg, as they used to do. That's how Buhari, they came with restructuring. Buhari, APC Buhari. You know, we have APC Buhari, we have APC Tinubu. APC Buhari came with restructure. Yes, we restructure. This man is a man of integrity. And only Bruku, a man of integrity. They put it all over the media. Messiah. Restructuring. APC, that is our manifesto. Buhari spent 8 years, the structure, shishi. All he was trying to do was to fix his Fulani headers. Grazing road, water resources, farm settlement. Ayaya. Why the Sambisa forest is enough to occupy all of them? See, the politics that is going to be played 2027 is going to be another politics. And it will take a lot to make the Nigerian people understand what is going on. Because it is going to be so diabolical. I know Nigerians very, very hungry. They don't care. Anybody that is going to bring the money, they are like prostitute and a shower. Highest bidder. Nigerian voters are a shower. 304 OS. That's what they call them. 304. Prostitute. Anybody that brings the money. So the political giants and whoever, they will be looking for how they can galvanize the population. Nigeria, the voting market. We go turn out to economics now. The voting markets, the politicians will try to galvanize the voting market using sensationalism, sentiment, and what have you. And those that are online trying to pull the strings, those influencers, those APC boys. I don't know how many APC we have. We have Yoruba Ronu, which are disguising as APC. Yoruba Ronu. We have Yoruba conservatives. Some of them have become APC apologists. They are not really looking at conserving the Yoruba whatever. So any attack on Tinubu now, they now turn it there's way they do it now. When you hit Tinubu, they will not switch it. That's how it happened during the N-Bank governance protest. Igbos already say we are not going to be part. Igbos say, they boldly said it. We are not going to be part of this protest. The APC boys, we are trying to find a way. Let's find a way. So they now saw Yoruba Ronu as a tool. Let's turn this thing tribal. Anything tribal. So that's why I don't have respect for Yoruba Ronu. Yoruba Ronu, you can Ronu. Everybody, I said it. Everybody has to Ronu. This one the middle belt are doing now is Ronu. And they are doing it politically. Because they have been subjugated. So the APC gang will have a lot of work to do to defend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because the social media space, Buhari tried banning Twitter. It's going to be so hot. The social media space is going to be so hot for everybody that the government of APC may want to ban social media. Because all these ones some people are doing, we are doing, you hit this one, you hit that one, you hit the goal, you hit that one. 2007 is going to be a scorecard. The scorecard, we are going to push the agenda. Like I said before, I grew up in Yoruba land in the southwest. I studied journalism, mass communication. I worked with Yoruba journalists. I understand so many things that are off the books. I'm telling you. I understand. I'm somebody that have this understanding. So many things that are off the books. Propaganda is part of journalism. If you don't know, whether you like it or not, propaganda is part of journalism. And the Southwest can do propaganda very well than every other person. And they tell you, I've told you, it is a normal thing for a Southwest, a Yoruba to a Yoruba, if they are talking to themselves, it is a normal thing for them to banter. If you look at the communication, the normal is in their blood. They banter and banter. So when you are surprised that the Yorubas are so, they can do this so well, no, it is part of them. The Igbos are the ones that want to take action. They say a thing, they don't like talking too much. They want to take action. And the social media is a place whereby you do a lot of banter. I've been learning and understanding the terrain. Thank God that the middle belt are waking up, and they should make their voice known. They should go from village to village, from house to house, and make sure that they enlighten the people, especially those that are affected by this Fulani menace, that don't vote for people who are Fulani apologists and are Fulani. You can see Atiku might say he's a Nigerian, the tribalized Nigeria. My brother. Issue of Deborah. he spoke against the issue of Deborah and he deleted that tweet. That is not somebody that will be detribalized though. That is somebody that is playing politics with the lives of people. So you don't look at those guys. They have their allegiance to Uthman Danfodio. All of them, you see all of them. All of them. Their allegiance is with Uthman Danfodio. You cannot be evil and claim to be good. No, you are evil. You cannot be evil. Some people, they will have done so much evil and it now gets to a point in their life, they will now start using money to do NGO. Yes, doing good to cover their evil. Brother, with if like give everybody 1 billion naira, you are evil. You are evil. Even for the fact that you are using style to start giving crumbs to people to make them see you as a good person is even makes you much more evilier, if there's a word like that. Evilier. So it's a game of politics, and this politics that is going to be played now may have to favor President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm telling you, may have to favor. See, I'm not interested in these elections. Though. I'm interested in system change. So whenever you see me speaking, I'm saying it, I don't care. I'm heartbroken to see. I support a Labour Party. Yes, I support a Labour Party. But I don't think P2B should find something else. Because Nigeria is not a place. It's not something that can be fixed. I'm telling you. You can't fix Nigeria. You can only manage Nigeria, but you can't fix Nigeria. And even if you have to fix, if you have the right leader that will fix Nigeria, 8 years is not enough to fix Nigeria. I'm telling you, Nigerians themselves are much more worse than politicians. The private sector, the public sector, leave the public sector, the private sector. What is going on in the private sector, my brother, is a lot. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So it's a bad one for Fulani. These days are bad days for Fulani. Fulani now will no more have mouth politically. And little by little, we'll be demystifying them. Little by little, their grip on Nigeria. Thank God there's no United States. United States, they removed their HIV/AIDS for 3 months. I think is it 1 month or 3 months. They are reviewing it to remove it permanently. The United States is now interested in United States. Britain should be interested in Britain. The Prime Minister is Kema. He has issues with him becoming the Prime Minister because at the end of the day, it might be very difficult for him. So Britain needs to fix Britain. So Africa now should be left to themselves. So Fulani, where's your backing? Where is your backing? Okay, you want to use your Arab connection. And enter Nigeria. Now that time you go there okay now. Use your Arab connection. Everybody will use their own connection. Use your Arab connection. Hey, those one from the east, they will use their own connection. So the Fulani grip it is a must. We must all work together to make sure that their hands are taken off it. Now, when this man made this comment, somebody now made another comment. His name is, some people, when they start making comments on social media, they hide their identity. That's how cowards do. When they're trying to take a stand, they always hide their identity. This person says, tribal bigot. You are entitled to 1 vote, and your region is insignificant in Nigerian politics. You didn't make Obi president in 2023, and you certainly won't do so in the coming years. Obi is just too myopic to see how insignificant Northern Christians are in Nigerian politics. This person is hating on the comment that the Middle Belt are rejecting anything Fulani the next presidential election. My brother, why are Fulani agitated that the Tinubu, if they have the opportunity, they can remove Tinubu today. So why is it that the Fulanis are the Middle Belt are not agitated though? The Middle Belt are not agitated. It is the Fulani politicians that are always agitated. That one went to meet SDP. He's going to visit up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's how he does. He's even afraid now. Usually he used to be a bold person. That's El-Rufai. I'm talking about El-Rufai. He used to be a bold person. He will say his mind. But I think he's afraid now because he knows that Jagaban is a smart politician. He will put some people to be watching him. In fact, when Atiku revealed that Jagaban, once somebody from an opposition told him that Jagaban paid 50 million naira. So much to keep the opposition under. That's why you people that are saying you are carrying politicians for head. 50 million, they prefer use them, may they use and they do other things than give you the dividends of democracy. They can be spending billions upon billions upon billions. Billions. Look at student loan. They don't spend 10 billion. They can be spending billions upon billions on frivolities. You see, if you want to gain the support of the people, touch the people. Touch the people. Address the people. That's when you get the support of the people. You don't have to be keeping opposition at bay and doing. It's because you have skeletons in your cupboard, your hands are not clean. That is the reasons why the way you came into power is very, very important. That you don't have to be fighting this and fighting that. Snatch it, grab it, and run away with it, politics. This is what we get. Touch the people, but you cannot touch the people. That's why you are bribing this one and bribing that one, putting this one and putting that one there to destabilize and destabilize. Instead of you focus on the people. It's very, very interesting. 12 and 7 is going to be hot. The political players are coming on. Aregbesola, Amechi, these guys are going to come out minutes, and it's going to be a ride. And if Bola Ahmed Tinubu wins second term, my brother Fulani go here, they go hear them. Igbos, we don't hear them for a very long time, and we are not disturbed. I'm not disturbed about what is happening. I'm just looking at how Nigeria will self-destruct. We are just watching the film. We are watching the film. We want people to understand again that Nigeria cannot work with this set of people. But since Nigerians get coconut head, let us enjoy the ride. Let us enjoy the ride. Biafra, you say no. Oduduwa, you say no. Arewa, Ijonishon, una say no. Una say, let us enjoy the ride and see what happens 2027.
Ndị banyị ngwadalu nile nukwu si wene si were n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uruchi nketa na Eastern News 24. Bebe anyị si wene wetara ya bụ ozi ka ị were ikwu n'ụdị nke gị gbasata maka ya bụ ihe ndị a niile n'ụwa nna nwoke kọwagasị n'iru akwụkwọ dịka o si ada dịka o si akpọtụ tinyere anyị arụ nke gị ka ife your own reaction gbasata maka ya bụ ife ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ